Well, Helen, I'm Ian Wolstenholme. I seem to wear 2 or 3 different hats in the veterinary arena these days, I guess. So first and foremost, I'm a practice manager in a small animal practice near to Manchester, and have done that job, not necessarily in the same practice, for about a dozen years or so maybe now. And the other hat is that of being involved with the Veterinary Practice Management Association on the board, with a particular responsibility for the VPMA editorship of Practice Life magazine. So when you get the invitation to sort of come along to CX Congress, it's a chance really that you don't turn down if at all possible, even though it's on a Saturday. It's one of those events that just by its kind of rolling out experience now, this is a 3rd year I think, it just improves seemingly year on year. And I think more than that, because there are so many different events in the veterinary calendar which always seem to improve year on year, but I think crucially the difference here is that it deals with something that has been very, very sadly neglected over a long period of time, and which finally is now being caught up. And that's obviously the front-facing side, the human customer care side of what by tradition has been a very I'm the professional, you'll listen to me, rather than me listening to you type of industry that you know the veterinary world has often been accused of being. So that's what I think really is the big differentiator between this event and everything else out there. So I think the importance of getting people to actually come along to this sort of event depends on a number of different factors. Obviously the geography of it, the fact that this is a really great event centre, and I think it's important to be in the university environment. This is obviously the university sort of territory of Nottingham, and given that, certainly from my perspective of being a practice manager, constantly looking for quality vets to come on board and join the team, the fact that we're in Nottinghamshire now is indicative of I'm going to be controversial, it seems to be head and shoulders above the rest in terms of the new graduates that leave the course here from the vet school are very business focused, they're very customer service focused, and I think that from a practice manager's point of view, to have somebody come into a humble independent practice such as we are, to have a head start like that is very important. So the fact that the CX Congress here reflects that, and in an environment that it does, is brilliant. Moreover, I mean the facilities that you guys put on here are really polished. You know, from the pre-attendance information to when you actually roll up on a Saturday morning, and everything's there. It's just very slick, it's very professional, it reflects the theme of the day, and I think that is rather like Fred, you know, the opening speaker today, from a completely different industry, from the hospitality sector, but we have to be mindful of that in our veterinary world, and that's really why I like it, and I think that's why the organisers have got such a big handle on it.